Well, you already know what time this is. Had to get a couple of these moved. I will come back later once they are closed to pick them up. So I'm going to pull them out of their lot. I may be able to make it back before they close, but being the week of Thanksgiving, I wasn't sure what kind of admin would be here. Because I don't see the owner. I don't see his wife. So I wanted to make sure I was here in enough time. If admin left, that I was able to actually get these. So I'm going to pull these out and park them over here out of the way, and then come back and grab them this evening, and they might be gone by then. Got some 24s rolling in. So diesel, they don't do many of these. Oh, single cab, single rear wheel diesel. That's a little weird. That one's already got toolboxes in it. Totally. They've got vans galore. Remember when someone said I'll never be moving these for long? Well, got news for you. Looks like 2 black ones this time. Well, good evening. It could be 5:30 p.m. It could be 1:30 a.m. As dark as it is, I mentioned I hate daylight savings. I hate winter. I like snow, but I hate winter. So, headed down south, headed to Spartanburg, South Carolina. And got 2 trucks behind me that I showed you earlier. Well, it just so happened, I was browsing Central, trying to find something to come back up. Sure enough, my van customer has one posted. I only know it's him because he uses the same broker, and he's the other guy in that area where it's gone. And I texted him and said, hey, I'll be down there on Tuesday. I can grab that for you. And he goes, oh, well, he had called me a couple days ago and asked if I'd be in Georgia. And I said no. So he didn't even bother to call me about South Carolina because he figured I wasn't going to be down there. And I was like, well, these 2 trucks came up for transport from a customer. I have to come down here. I said, I'll get the one out of Spartanburg for you. So it kind of works out awesome. And so he called his broker and had them just take it down. I guess he pays them some type of flat fee, and then he just takes care of me when I get there. Just writes me a check. And then I'm gonna have a little bit of fun tomorrow. I have an in-op. It is a tracked Manlift. I guess it's probably made for like trimming trees. They're apparently really expensive because I've been trying to look up the specs on them. I saw one for sale on Truck Paper for like $120,000 or something. So I guess it was involved in an accident. It was either on a trailer or it rolled itself. It was in a rollover. So I don't know if it was on a trailer when it happened or it was like on a job site when it happened, but it doesn't run. Obviously Copart won't load it. It's about 6,000 pounds of, gonna be pretty much dead weight, but I think there's a way for me to get the tracks free that they will roll. It's still going to be a tough pull, but I'm prepared to. I've got a lot of equipment I brought with me. anywhere from snatch blocks to a pump sprayer with soapy solution in it to make the deck slippery. I just have to get it on the back of the trailer. All it has to do is get on the trailer enough. And the reason I took this load is A, it pays over $3 a mile, and B, I saw where it was going, and I was like, curious as to what business this is going to in that area, because there ain't much there. And this is a company, come to find out, this is a company I would like to get in with, which I'll show you why, and what they do, and why I would like to get in with them. So, we'll see how that goes. It's going to be fun. It's going to be in this video. I will show you guys the whole process of what it takes for me to get it on the trailer. Obviously, Copart won't load. Worst case scenario, I have to get a rollback involved of some sort. I'm pretty much prepared for anything. But if I can load it myself, that means it saves me money. So I will, I'll probably talk to you guys in the morning. I don't know if I'll have much to show tonight, so get down the road a little bit, find a place to park, and then get back at it in the morning. So it's a rainy, sloppy morning. I am about an hour away from delivering these 2 trucks in Spartanburg, South Carolina. From there, I reload a transit van in Spartanburg, and then I'm about an hour and 45 minutes-ish south, down 85 to Gainesville, Georgia, to pick up that piece of equipment. Kind of tight on time, not really. Trying to leave myself a couple hours to load that piece of machinery, which the rain may work to my advantage. May work to my advantage as far as being slippery. Maybe make the pool a little easier, but I'm going to probably be in a sloppy mess of puddles and rain, and it's not all that warm. It's 43 degrees, so it is what it is. The rain may work to my advantage, but we'll see. Other than that, I just gotta get to Georgia. I gotta get to that location and start working, because my mind is just, you know, what can I do here? Which way am I gonna pull it from? I've already looked at the pictures like 20 times of what I'm gonna do. Most importantly, I just gotta get it on my deck. So 6,400-ish pounds. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm 12,000-pound winch. It's done a very good job so far on everything it's done. So we'll see what it can do today. Just trying to hurry up and get these 2 off and get that van on and just get down there. From there, once I'm there, I know how much time I have. It's easy peasy from there. And then I can, you know, talk to the customer or make arrangements to deliver tomorrow. They have a forklift on delivery, which I assume they'll probably pull it off with a forklift. Pull it off the back of the trailer. That's why I'm loading the van first and then putting that on the back, because that's going to be my first delivery, only because where I take the van, I got to go over 68 in Maryland, and if you know anything about 68, the mountains are pretty treacherous, and if I don't have to haul an extra 6,500 pounds there and 6,500 pounds back, there's no use in putting that extra stress on the truck when I can just get it off first thing in the morning tomorrow. So I'll probably catch up with you here once we get to the dealer to deliver these. All right, well, we made it to Copart, Atlanta North. Following the driver here back to where this lift is. You can see it's still raining. It's a muddy mess. Sat in traffic way too long. There was like I don't know, probably 3 or 4 cars that all ran into each other, rear-ended each other, and I guess they had the road shut down for them to get from the left lane over to the shoulder, but it was like it took really long. So I don't know. But I made it here, so I am part way done with the stress. I'm just following the loader back. There is nobody here. I got pulled in and there's not a single other truck here loading. Looks like a landfill right there. Gotta get a little off-roading here. Hopefully we don't get into too much mud and a little two-wheel drive action. But anyways, yeah, that's why I saw that on the map. I didn't realize what that was, but it's a landfill. Anyways, I'll follow him back here. I'm gonna back up to this thing, bust out the winch, and drag her till she's on. Well, I'm guessing they had my appointment in the system because I tried to check in and it wouldn't even let me check in. I don't know if because it doesn't have a title, I don't need to go to the office. I don't know. But I've got a couple things down here, and sometimes I hate how they back these in because you can't even you can't fully back up straight to them. But we'll see. We'll see what we got. Some of this stuff, it makes you wonder who ends up coming to get them. I see a lot of like those pro totes on the back of semis pulling like trucks out of here and stuff, and they always have issues. Like there's a Sun Country that is broke in half. Holy moly. You always see them having troubles like pulling axles and drive lines and securing parts, and it just looks like it's probably more hassle than what it pays. But most of that stuff is going to like Miami or places like that. A lot of stuff going to Florida. Makes you wonder. Like there's burnt there, that truck's burnt down to the ground completely. Chances of me getting out of here without something in my tire? Good question. Alright, I see the lift. It's gonna be a little bit of a bumpy mess. And I should be able to get pulled up there. Give him the thumbs up, so he's probably out of here. Not gonna bother me while I try and back up to this thing. Just hoping I don't get stuck. This thing is not wide at all. It's real narrow. Let me get out and see what I'm working with here. Well, it's nothing like a little off-roading. Here she is. My only thing is I don't know where I'm gonna be able to actually pull from on this thing, but it smells like cow crap. All this is, oh, I'm guessing that's from the landfill. All that's dragging on the ground. Huh. Well, all we can do is pull, really. Let's get our ramps down, maybe back up a little bit, start pulling on her. Well, plan A didn't work. A little worried this thing was gonna tip over, so I'm fighting time. They say they'll have I called a rollback. He said he'll be here in a couple minutes. Hopefully he can at least get it up on his deck. We can get up out of here, and if we need to, get out of the gate up here at Copart and put it on my trailer up there. so we're not fighting time. Rollback wanted 250 bucks. I'm gonna try to obviously milk that out of the broker, but it's how bad do they want it moved? Good thing I got my brunts on. Get a rollback down here. I'm gonna get my stuff cleaned up. Get out of the way. All right, well, rollback's here. I'm gonna get all my stuff out of the way and pull out of the way for him. Hopefully. I'm gonna have to pull forward to get those ramps up. Yeah, here he comes. Woo! What an adventure! Well, with a little willpower, manpower, loss of sanity, she's on there, she's tied down, she's got 4 chains, 4 binders, 2 straps, multiple straps all around the loose components holding it all together. So I don't think she's gonna go anywhere. Gotta get her about 700 miles north up to Pennsylvania.